Breaking news. Academic records. Resign now. You have become a national embarrassment. Nigerians. The camp of the 2023 presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, has called on President Bola Tinubu to resign from the office over the controversy surrounding his academic records with the Chicago State University. Atiku's media aide, Polibe, who made the call, said, "The issue regarding Tinubu's academic records has become a national embarrassment." The aide was of the opinion that Tinubu had made Nigerians a laughingstock at the international level, and the only way for him to rectify it is by resigning. He made a call ahead of the resumption of the court case on Monday in a petition in which Atiku's legal team is seeking a court order for the Chicago State University to release Tinubu's academic records. It will be recorded that a United States District Judge, Nancy Maldonado, had on Thursday agreed to stay an execution directing Chicago State University to make Tinubu's academic documents available to Atiku's legal team after the president's lawyers filed an emergency motion seeking a delay in the implementation of the order directing the Chicago State University to comply with Tinubu's subpoenas till Monday. Reacting to the development, Ibe said, "No matter the delay tactics employed by Tinubu and his legal team, the academic records would be released. If Tinubu is a first-class graduate like he claims, it will be in his best interest, and that's of over 200 million Nigerians, for him to take a first-class decision of resigning. This is the only way that he can save Nigeria and its people of this embarrassment and laughingstock that it has become. He is a national embarrassment, a regional embarrassment, a continental embarrassment, and an embarrassment to black race. If he still has any modicum of respect for himself and the people he claims to be leading, he should resign as president with immediate effect, no matter how long he tries to stop the process. The records that he has been hiding from Nigerians for decades will be discovered. It needs to be reminded that the United States is not Nigeria," Ibe told This Day on Saturday. Atiku's aide further accused Tinubu of plunging Nigerians into hardship with his economic policies. Look at the issues of the value of the naira and the exchange rate. The meeting of the Central Bank Monetary Committee has been postponed. Things are just grinding to a stop. Nothing is happening because the committee that is supposed to provide the economic policies is not working. Nigeria is now on autopilot and like a sick person receiving drips in the hospital. Things are just bad, he added. Speaking further, Ibe said, Nigerians should be worried about why Tinubu is fighting tooth and nail to keep the details of his academic records with Chicago State University a secret. Nigerians have become the butts of the jokes. Mind you, that 1 out of every 5 black men in the world is a Nigerian, he said. Ibe added that Tinubu's academic records has monumental implications for Nigerians. If for any reason you want to change or get a new job and the new employees want to do intelligence, you write your alarm matter to release your credentials to you would be new employees. This is the case with the APC presidential candidate in the last presidential election. Why should Bola Tinubu stop his school from releasing his credentials to the public? And that is what every other person has been asking. Why will they stop the school to release the certificate? Whether in El Paso or a pass, he's a public figure. And once you are a public figure, everything about you, is in public. So those people who are saying that releasing his credentials to Atiku Abubakar is like playing into the hands of his enemy. Why? When the certificate we are carrying is a true certificate, so how is it playing into the hands of his enemy? We refuse to say the truth. We have to stand and say the truth for once. And those of you, when they talk, say, Muhammad Buhari was carrying primary 6 certificates, and that is what he used to rule Nigeria for 8 years. So how far for that 8 years? Wait till you don't gain for that 8 years. Person will get primary 6 certificates. They control professors and doctors. How Nigeria economy work out today? Because you can only act based on where you know reach. There is no two way about it. Make you this smart or anything. You can only act based on where you know reach. If the court said President Tinubu should release the certificate, say everybody they think differently. I feel that since he's a public figure, his credentials mean nothing. Yes, it means nothing. Nobody will use it to harm him. It's because there is case on ground, there is issue on ground. That is why this is happening. If not, who told Jonathan to release his academic records? Who told the Yaradua to do that? So there is something that led to something. Something led to something. So for once, we should tell ourselves the truth. People, because for my comment section here, I hear so many people they talk here say, waiting certificate gets to do with him as a president. My people, he have a lot to do. It has a lot to do. That you went to school, it has a lot to do. You understand? Because he go direct you. He go direct you. People want to know the number one person who is controlling over 200 million people. When you have doctors, you have people who have masters, graduates, and all that, and you're not carrying any certificates, and you are giving these people, they direct them. Professors, you are directing them what to do.